Hi everyone, and welcome to Lost Boy. My name is Jamie for those of you that are new here, and for those of you that are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued support. This is going to be a general message for the sign of Cancer. This could be Cancer anywhere in your birth chart. Please take the messages that resonate with you in your particular situation and drop the ones that do not. If you're interested in booking a personal message with me, all of the information on how to do so is down below in the description box. Alrighty, Cancer, let's get into your reading. Somebody here, because I was stumbling on my words earlier, and mind you, I use the same intro. I mean, it's like repetition now. I can say it in my sleep. So somebody here is trying to have you, trip up on something that you are accustomed to doing. So be very, very careful. Do not allow yourself to be tripped up. And even if you are, you have what it takes to keep it going. Do you know what I mean? You can improvise because you've done this so many different times. You own this. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now getting into this. It's going to get loud for a moment, so I do apologize. Universe, what's going on in Cancer's energy, and what is it that they need to know at this time? We have the Three of Swords and the Emperor sideways. The energy is that somebody here is trying to betray you because they don't like the fact that you're bossing up, that you're getting ready to step in to some kind of leadership position. For some of you, this could have to do with work. This could have to do spiritually, just in life in general. Somebody here doesn't like the moves that you're making, the decisions that you're making. They don't like the direction that you're going in. They're trying to betray you. They're trying to backstab you. They're trying to have you trip up on yourself. I don't think that's going to happen. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's a brand new start. That's a brand new blessing. It's a brand new beginning, a brand new opportunity that is headed your way. The Knight of Cups reversed, and the Five of Cups. Somebody here is feeling bitter. They're feeling bitter about themselves. That's what's going on with this energy right now, just in a collective in general. Cancer. Is that people are... How do I say this without being mean? They have an issue with themselves, and they don't like seeing other people do things or step into worlds or be better. They don't like it when things are going good for other people. And I feel like that's what somebody here doesn't feel like you deserve something. They feel like they deserve it more. But it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. And some kind of wounding that clearly they have. That's why they're trying to betray you. This has nothing to do with you. I mean, just looking at things from above. But, I mean, when you're going through it, again, don't allow yourself to be tripped up. And don't allow yourself to... It's not about retribution, Cancer. It's not about trying to get back at them for trying to trip you up, trying to make you look bad. It's really what it's giving. Someone trying to make you look bad. It really has to do with them. So don't give them what they want, right? By feeling like you don't deserve them, by blowing an opportunity, blowing a shot that the universe is giving you. Just because somebody's upset and bitter that things are not going their way with the Chariot reverse. This could even be someone here that you departed from, or put some kind of boundaries up with, or... I don't know. Some people get mad that once you, I don't know, like you start doing things differently with your time, or you start investing elsewhere, or and even if that investing elsewhere is in yourself, like in a, a different passion or a different hobby, or, you know, I'm definitely feeling like I'm speaking to somebody here who is very well versed, who's not just good at one thing, it's kind of like a jack of all trades. Like you're not the type to stick around. You go where you need to go, you learn what you need to do, you conquer what you need to conquer, and then you move on to the next thing. And it's nothing against anybody else, it's just who you are. Some of you have done that your whole lives just to acquire the skills that you have for whatever kingdom it is that you're getting ready to build. And somebody took this to offense. Again, not on you, but not easy when you're going through it. Ten of Pentacles. This has to do with some kind of long-term success, some kind of long-term goals, long-term plans. They don't want you to receive the benefits of your reward. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Like, they want you to give up on your dreams, want you to give up on your goals, wanting to give up on your mission. The Four of Cups and the Page of Swords sideways. But there is some kind of information that is getting ready to come in. Some kind of news, some kind of truth, some kind of clarity. And it brings a blessing, it brings a reward. Somebody wanted you to miss out on this. Whatever this betrayal had to do, I feel like they wanted you to keep feeling down on yourself. But in all actuality, you only ended up exposing that they were the ones that were down on themselves. It's like you flipped the flippage, if that makes sense. Like, they were trying to... I feel like some of y'all have been going up against a magician of sorts. Because the Emperor, to me, the Emperor and the Empress are master magicians, right? There are all of the kings and queens of this, all of the suits. They encompass all of them, right? And what is the magician? He is somebody here who has all of the aces. So you're getting ready to step into this Emperor energy, getting ready to sit on your throne, which tells me that you are a master magician. It's kind of given like the energy of a novice thinking that they could knock somebody off their game. Maybe they didn't count on your spiritual support, or the fact that you're even an old soul, that you have pulled knowledge from different lifetimes. You were always going to follow the plan. Even if you didn't know what your soul contract was, you knew intuitively what it is that you needed to do. Universe, tell me more for Cancer, please. Community. This could involve community of some sorts. You are receiving some kind of high honor, Cancer, within your community. This could be work, this could be your family, this could be your friend group. You're receiving some kind of high honor here for winning some kind of war or battle, for coming out on top, for being the victor, for not giving up, for not surrendering with this high honor. You're coming out on top. In spite of the betrayal, the heart, the gossip, whatever it was, right? privileged lady in a marriage. Some of y'all could even be ready to be getting married. This could even be, for my divine feminines, this could be a divine masculine who's getting ready to come into your life, or this could be you ready to take charge and go after your divine masculine. Take it however it resonates. We do have a privileged person here, and we do have a new union. We have a new contract. Occupation. Maybe somebody here also feels like you are a privileged individual because of what it is that you do for work. There could have even been a whole community here, or somebody could have even betrayed you in a community in some way, maybe to keep you away from a marriage or to keep you unwed, because you can't have the dream job or whatever it is. You can't have the job and the relationship. You can't have the fortune. You can't have it all. It's like somebody wanted you to gray early. They wanted you to gone. I wanted you to trip up on yourself and then run and hide. They didn't want you to show your face again. They wanted you to be embarrassed. They wanted you to feel ashamed. Universe, help me clarify this for Cancer, please. But it's like, in spite of all that, you're still coming out on top. And whatever is happening is going to be witnessed. Because during a marriage, there are witnesses. The community comes to witness the marriage, the contract. Right? Because at the end of the day, the minister, the priest, whoever is officiating the wedding, they need to sign off on that marriage certificate. They do. In order to certify that contract as the witness. And certain things need to be said. Right? Like contracts. There need to be certain clauses. Some of y'all could definitely get into a new contract. This could even be a new business contract. You could be merging a business of some sort. Or you could be getting support in some kind of way. Universe. Tell me about this community, please. The Three of Wands. This definitely leads to new opportunities, new doorways, new paths. Eight of Cups reversed with the World card. Something here could be returning. There could be a return of some sort. This could even just be a return of love. And it finally closes out a chapter here. Somebody here is following the plan. Somebody here is following through with some kind of plan. You are following through with a plan. Or somebody here could be offering you something here. Maybe somebody here is coming back to offer you something. After maybe not committing with you. Maybe they betrayed you. Maybe they were part of the betrayal. Maybe they were misled by a community. A lot of different roads that this energy can take. I don't know where your story lies. Take it however it resonates. The Nine of Wands. It's been a long time coming. It's been a struggle. It's been a journey. Universe, tell me more about this community. This could even be a community here that was blocking somebody from stepping forward, maybe into fully committing with you. Daughter of Wands. That's the Page of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles reversed with the Ace of Swords. Some kind of truth and clarity is coming out as to why somebody gave up in the first place, as to why they were blocked from going through this portal with you. Maybe you were their portal in some kind of way. This could even be your divine partner. But some kind of clarity is coming out now. Some kind of truth. Something here about your occupation. I don't know what it is that you do for work. 34, that breaks down to a 7. 7s are from heaven. That's... You're on God's time. Y'all are in your North Node. That's why this can no longer be withheld, be stopped. Universe, tell me about this privileged lady. Okay, that's way too much. 10 of Wands reversed? Something's definitely not over. Universe, tell me about this privileged lady. A whole community could have lied, maybe about somebody's privilege, maybe about your occupation. Mother of Wands. Maybe somebody was trying to say that you weren't who you are, but I mean, you're shining really, really bright. You're looking really, really good as this Queen of Wands. You're very confident, very radiant. Protective, defensive. You're shining really bright. You're not afraid to stand out. And you don't have to do anything you're uncomfortable with in order to do it. The Magician, you don't have to manipulate anything. A Father of Swords, that's the King of Swords. I have strong Leo, Sagittarius, Libra energy here. So far, Gemini, Virgo as well, Aries. Universe, tell me more about this privileged lady. The Seven of Cups. And now we have the World reversed. Something is definitely not over for this privileged person. Maybe it's a return of options. Even within a community. Maybe somebody was trying to make you undateable. I don't know what this portrayal was and how far it went, but some people are just... Some people need hobbies, Cancer. Maybe this person needs a hobby. Because clearly you're preoccupied with what you have going on. Maybe you were their hobby. Maybe a whole community took you as their hobby. Maybe they didn't want you to be a part of their community, so they tried to drag you. Or they felt like you weren't deserving enough to be a part of the community. Do you, as you are, as the Queen of Wands. You're doing you. You're living in your own privilege that you worked for. And this is underneath this deck. People are making assumptions and have gone against you based only on what they've seen, not on what you've put in. Universe, tell me about this marriage. Tell me about this marriage for Cancer. The Three of Swords. And the Seven of Swords reversed. There could be a karmic couple that's finally going down. This could be somebody here who maybe didn't like you, Cancer, and they, talked some shit about you in order to have your divine masculine or feminine leave, only for them to be stuck in a karmic relationship. We have the Three of Swords here twice. It's like the betrayal that somebody set out for you is the trap that they've tied themselves to. It's like they wanted you to trip up. They wanted you to stumble. They wanted you to feel ashamed. They didn't want you to pick your head up and keep moving. You didn't fall for what they sent you. Why would you be ashamed by their own actions? And because of that, the flip has been flipped. Universe, tell me more about this marriage. The King of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords reversed. This all had to do with money and stability. The Ace of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Swords, how somebody here was willing to lie. Justice reversed. How they are willing to lie and manipulate to get into a false contract here just because maybe of somebody's wealth. Maybe this emperor comes from a family of money, or I don't know, and they were trying to say that, I don't know, you were not that type of person to be with this person, that you weren't privileged, that you weren't privileged enough, or that you did things dirty, but you really don't. Somebody was really trying to mess with your throat chakra. They didn't want you to continue to speak your truth. They didn't want you to shine. They didn't want you to be seen. Because if you have options, that means there are eyes on you. It works both ways. It means you're a hot commodity. And you are with that Queen of Wands, Cancer. You're a hot commodity right now. You're the talk of the town. In a good way. You held your head up high even when they were talking bad about you. You were like, F it. You took it as a, you know what, now I know who's on my side. Now I know who I can trust. Now I know who's not a snake. And then when the truth finally came out, however many years it was later, you were like, now everybody knows, and I still ain't fucking with you. Like, that's the type of vibe that this is. Thank you. Let me get back to my throne. Bye. Alrighty. Universe. I did cut the deck to family. We did have sun at the bottom of the deck. This could have to do with your family. Or a friend group, or I don't know. Even friends can be family. Some friends we consider family. Even some workplaces can be considered like family, right? Universe, tell me more for Cancer, please. Anything else going on in their energy that we need to know about? Abundance. Gifts, celebration, promotions. Promotions. Guess what? You're the boss now. An opportunity, successful ventures. And it's time for you to release and purge and surrender what no longer serves you. To make way for this abundance, baby. It's time for you to clean the dust out of those wallets, out of those purses, make space for the bags that are coming your way. Because you are the master magician. Everyone thought that you were just... They knew that you could do some shit, right? They knew that you were okay spiritually. They knew that you were a manifestor. They knew that you were into it. But again, they only went surface level. They only saw what they saw. Maybe you are really skilled and versed in spirituality, and however that resonates with you. I don't think they knew who they were messing with. Some of y'all have really dug down and gone to the core root of who you are on a soul level. That's what they didn't count on. Temptation. You're not falling for any temptation. We have present, attracting, gratitude, abundance. You're staying in the present. You're not falling for any self-deception. You're not falling for the games that they're trying to send you. How they're trying to make you feel, Cancer. You're not falling for it. Universe, give me one more, please. Fulfillment, wish, fulfill, success, achievements, happy outcome, abundance, happy outcome. Temptation was only lying right in the middle of you. Maybe it was, I don't know, it's like a community was trying to stop you. They may have been sending temptations your way. Because again, they don't like your shine, because not only did they take from you, but now they wanted to dishearten you. It ain't working. They're gonna see you receive some gifts while you're on your throne. The moon, intuition. Things are definitely not as they appear. Things may have been very silent right now, too. Some kind of injustice is getting ready to be seen. Six of Swords reversed and the Ace of Cups. Again, this keeps talking about something being returned back to you. Maybe it's your time. Your time in the sun, your time in the light. Alrighty, Cancer, we're going to close this out with an affirmation and an oracle. Universe, please give us an affirmation for Cancer, please. Okay, you guys have 3, because good things come in 3s. Good things to come. Good things come in 3s, y'all. Power. You found your power. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under the wrapping paper, but they will show up when the time is just right. And that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. There are good things to come. Some of you could even be receiving a car, receiving a gift, something here could be even wrapped up in a bow. Connection. I am connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. You're about to be connected, and you are connected to the multitudes. Support is available here at any time. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it, so today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. Congratulations, Cancer. I felt like I need to say that. Congratulations. Good things are coming. Abundance, fulfillment. You can hold your head up high. You're getting high honor. You won the war. Universe, final message for Cancer, please. Ooh. I got a new chair. I'm really high up. My feet don't even touch the ground, but I'm 5'2". My feet never really do touch the ground. We have a decision. That was a workout. Today's my rest day. Anyways. Decision. Consider all of your options to make an informed choice. What exactly do you want in this situation? Are you satisfied with the way things are moving in your life? Ganesha is guiding you to know that your desires are within your sights. Odds are in your favor. The decision that is before you is either sticking with what you know or breaking out and trying something new. This is a time for veering out into a new adventure or making a decision that deviates from your typical trend or habit. Ganesha will gift you with a greater understanding of who you are and what you are capable of creating. Zero in on a goal. Take the step to make the selection. You have worked hard and really evolved through your life lessons. Get ready for a change. Motivate yourself by taking time to rejuvenate. Treat yourself to simple things that bring you joy. Discover new activities that take you away from routine. As you move through your day-to-day schedule in new ways, you create new thoughts. When Ganesha is holding the mace called Gata, he is challenging you to be more decisive. Once you start being more strong-minded, you will create the opportunity to reflect on your longer-term goals and desires. You'll then be in a better position to plan ahead and ensure you achieve those goals. You benefit now from a newfound sense of confidence and are ready for a major change. You might consider travel to exotic places, further education, or a major career change at this point. This will expand your learning and development and grow your horizons beyond your immediate environment. With careful planning and a moderated approach, you will set yourself up for success now and moving towards the future. And that's what you did. It was all based on a decision that you made. You did something different. You broke the mold. Somebody thought that they knew you, but they come to find out they do not know you at all. Because with different choices creates a different you, essentially. They didn't think that you would win. That you would evolve throughout the course of the war. That you wouldn't learn. You wouldn't study thy enemy. In order to win, you had to make different choices. So you could throw them off their game. Because they knew how you would respond. But when you respond differently, you change the course of events. It's like you become the... What's that word? You're like the one thing that they can't figure out. Like you're the curveball and everything. But that is what I have for y'all, Cancer. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.